2015 gave us incredible albums of epic proportions. I mean, Taylor Swift's 1989 alone gave us the feels all year long with all her record-breaking singles. But I will say, 2015 did fail to deliver on a few promises. From Kanye to Rihanna, we missed out on what might be their best albums to date. But fear not, my friends, 1 year's loss is another year's gain. Here are the 7 albums we cannot wait to get our hands on when they drop in 2016, right here on Listed. Starting with Zayn Malik. Talk about build up. The guy leaves one of the most successful boy bands in history to record a solo album, and so far, all we've gotten is a bunch of Twitter beef with music producers and a broken engagement to his former fiancée, Perry Edwards. Now, if his upcoming album is going to sound anything like this, then 2016 could not come sooner. Speaking of broken promises, where the hell is R8? Yes, Rihanna is at number 2 because the Bajan pop princess has not released an album since 2012. How dare she put us through all this misery? However, in her case, we do know how great her next LP is going to be because this was one of the singles. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have a new record. Next up, we have got Joe and Nick Jonas. They're a 2-in-1, not because they're dropping an album together, because they're not, and they've been very explicit about that, but because we will be hearing new music from these two brothers early next year, and you know, they share a DNA and all, so I just thought they should share a spot on this list. Now, while Nick is currently starring in Fox's show Scream Queens, he does want us all to know that music is not taking a back seat and that he'll have a new LP out for everyone early 2016. And all this candy on the dry land, I can't actually understand everything that he's saying, and I actually love the verses more than the chorus because those choruses are so auto-tuned. But you know what? So is almost everyone nowadays. So I would like the full platter of his cake, please. Moving on to number 4. Tell them what I hoped would be impossible. These girls, they captivated us from their X Factor journey down to their singles and their endorsement deals and adorable interviews. Fifth Harmony, y'all are the American dream. And these 5 powerful singers are finally awarding us with a new album in 2016. And number 5 goes to IGGY, Iggy Azalea. So 2015 was a tough year for her in some ways. I mean, canceled tours, canceled epic LGBT performances, and enough Twitter beef to make a Twitter burger. Ha ha ha. Kidding. Okay, but on the flip side, 2015 also saw Iggs get engaged to her boyfriend, LA Laker Nick Young, and she secured pop diva Demi Lovato to be one of her bridesmaids. So good things happening in her personal life, but at the end of it all, I just want to know, when will we be hearing more music from the first mainstream white female rapper? Okay, so far she has completed 6 tracks, and MTV says that one of the final tracks on the album will feature Demi Lovato. So when will this amazing album drop? Early 2016 at a store shelf near you. Number 6 on our list, a woman whose frequency with the #1 hits rivals Michael Jackson. Katy Perry, I've got my eyes on you, girl. Look, we get it. Between her Prism tour and her Prism album, she's been extremely busy and probably milking the fruits of her labor somewhere in the south of France, eating Cheetos and drinking Chardonnay. We get that this girl puts her heart and soul into her album, and her manager Steven Jensen has confirmed that that will come in 2016. It better. And last but not least, number 7 on our list, but number 1 in God's eyes, Jesus. And by that I mean Kanye West. Fans have been freaking out over the arrival of his very anticipated album, Swish, since last year when he started releasing tracks. And here we are, like 1,000 months later, and still no signs of Swish. In fact, his next LP might not even be called Swish at all, according to new reports. And it might not even be coming next year. I've been making a new album that's like a sonic landscape, a 2-year painting, Kanye recently told Vanity Fair. That song I played has been a year and a half in the making, and it may be still a year from being complete, but it was to let people get a glimpse at the painting. All right, so asked to clarify whether his next record could take another year to complete, West responded, "I'm not sure. I'm not worried about the years. I'm worried about the life and the body of work that I can put out while I'm breathing. I don't know about you, but I am not okay with that. I value his careful consideration of his craft. I really do. But also I need a little Kanye in my life, so please don't take till 2017 to drop the album that you've been working on since 2014.